Hey, so have you been thinking about starting a faith-based brand? Maybe you're like, I love God and I need everybody to see it. I need to sell products, shirts, hats, bags, mugs, anything that says God, that says faith, that says like, I believe out here, whatever it is that you believe. But you're not really sure how to jump out there in 2026, especially because a lot of people have God and faith-based brands, including myself. So if you don't know, I own a brand called Girl Plus God. I've had this brand since 2017, but I have sold hundreds of thousands of faith shirts, right? Wake, pray, slay. I shop, Jesus saves. Purpose over purses. Girl plus God, mom plus God, me plus God, she plus God, woman plus God. Like, I have sold the faith shirts. And so I know that a lot of people follow me because they want their own faith-based brand. I actually just did a video last week showcasing a brand. She watched my videos. She saw me talking about Printify, my print-on-demand partner, and so she got started. And I love that. Her brand is amazing. And if you want to do that also, this video will help you to get started, especially in a time where a lot of people are creating brands, right? Printify is making it easier than ever. You can set up your store literally today without spending any money. So you don't need your credit card. You can sign up, just comment Printify below. I'll send you over my link and you can create a Printify pop-up store without spending money. And so the woman that I showcased last week and so many others have started their faith-based brands using Printify. So they can focus on like how they connect with people, how they talk about God, how they share their faith online, and let Printify do all the printing, the packing, and the shipping. Because for some of us, like some of the clients that I work with, they're pastors or they're faith leaders or they're leaders in the community. They show up at church. They show up for their community groups. They show up for their alternative faith groups. And they just want a way for people to buy their message. They just want a way for people to like leave and say, I need what you have. I need to buy something from you. So Printify is a great solution for that. It's a solution that I found 10 years ago when I needed to ship my Thank God I'm Fly merch. That was the first thing that Printify shipped for me. So when I say I'm telling you something that I have used, have trusted, and now know that it works because I see so many of you also starting, let's get into how you're going to make your brand really stand out in 2026. So the first thing that I want you to think about is utilizing faith with something else for your brand. Even if you already have a faith-based brand, just listen to what I'm saying and think through how you can kind of add something else into your faith-based brand, right? A lot of brands in their bio say Christian apparel or faith apparel or rooted in Christ, rooted in God, right? How are you going to stand out amongst all of those different brands? The brand that I showcased last week, her niche was simple living and faith. And what that added to her brand is a subgroup of people who really want to think through how simple living will show up for them in their lives of faith. So what I want you to do is think through the way that you're going to add something to faith, right? Is it going to be faith plus burnout recovery? Faith plus navigating the corporate world, faith plus postpartum, faith plus motherhood, faith plus wifehood, faith plus being the oldest daughter. Like, think through some ways that you can really narrow down your faith niche, because that's what's going to get people to see you and be like, oh my God, I have to get that. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pause for a second and I want for you to think through your word. Faith plus what? Comment below. Let me know what you're going to add in with your faith, because this is going to really help you as you're developing your Printify store and your content online. So here is the next thing. I want for you to think through starting a lot more narrow than wide. So as you are creating your products to sell on Printify, as you are thinking through your logos, your names, your brand, all of those things, don't just think about this is for all Christians or this is for all faith people or all non-Christians, right? Whatever it is that you're targeting. Think through a Christian woman in recovery or a faithful woman in postpartum. Start smaller so that you can reach people faster. And this is where people mess up, because they feel like if I exclude people, I won't get sales. But if you exclude people, you get more sales, because your people find you, they hear you, and they're like, I've been waiting for somebody to create this for me. I want you to also remember, you can always widen it later. This is not forever. This is just getting you started. So the next thing I want you to do is pause and think about one person, just one person that you would want to sell your faith-based brand to. You don't have to comment it, but I do want you to write it down and think through who that one person is, and let that help you develop your specific audience. Now, my third thing I want for you to think through is how you're going to actually infuse yourself into your brand. Now, for some people, you want to be on camera. You want to talk. You have a message. You have a testimony. Everybody at church or everybody in your community, everybody at your school, they love to hear from you. They like, please help me. They always coming to you for advice. You may be the type of person that needs to lead your community head on. Like, I lead my community, so people know that I own the brand. I'm often in the photo shoots. I'm talking. I'm sharing my life, and that gets people excited about relating to me and wanting to buy from me. So if that's you, I would encourage you to really think through how much you want to share, right? Your message, what you want to tell people, how you want to share your story. You don't have to tell them everything, but just think through how you're really going to live out your brand. So if I was thinking through faith and simple living, let's say, because I love that example so much. Actually, no, let's do faith plus the gym. That means I am in the gym all the time, giving tips on my social media. That means I'm talking about healthy living. I'm talking about what I'm eating. I'm showing my transformation. I'm talking about how I've had faith in God or faith in something else in order to help me to lose weight and to get my mind and my body right. I am sharing other people's tips. I am going to different gyms and I'm giving them my shirts and I'm saying, put this on. I'm going to take pictures of you working out, right? These are all the things that I'm going to do to build excitement for my brand if I was going to be in the forefront. If you are somebody who is a little more shy, reserved, you don't really like to be in the front, you can also grab people to be your ambassadors. Maybe that's a daughter, a son, a niece, a cousin, a auntie, or whoever, right? Excuse the lighting because I know it's going in and out. Whatever that is, you can choose somebody or somebodies to represent your brand, or let your content just do the talking for you. So that can be quotes. In today's age, that's going to need to be a lot of reels, a lot of TikToks. And of course, you can utilize sharing other people's content. You can repost content, but you are going to have to think through how to get your message to that person that you have just said you want to sell to. So if the person that you want to sell to is a 35-year-old Black woman who has just had a child and she really needs to get her body to the way she wants it to be. She wants to feel good. She wants to live good. She wants to feel like herself again. And I do want you to get that specific, by the way. If I'm selling to that person, if I am creating content for that person, if I am creating products for that person, how do I need to show up online in order to do that? What does she want to hear from me in order to say, I want to do an exchange with this business. I want to give this business my money. I'm going to help her to feel like a person again. I'm going to help her to see herself in my content. I'm going to help her to see that she needs what I have to sell. And because I'm a girl that loves to sell t-shirts, I'm going to make sure she sees herself in my shirt. So I always want you to remember, especially if you have made it to the end, you're not selling a product, you are selling a feeling. You are selling a lifestyle. And so when people get started on Printify and they create their products and they're so excited and you may not get any sales, it's because you skipped over creating the lifestyle that people need in order to buy your products. So I want for you to think through 1, 2, and 3 and come up with the faith brand that is really going to be a need for people. Because this is one thing that I feel like people will always need. We'll always need a good faith brand. So don't worry about, are people going to buy it? What is going to happen if I create this brand? Number 1, it's no risk because you're using Printify. Number 2, if you're being authentically you, sharing your story, sharing things that are going to help people, it's a win-win. You cannot lose that way, right? So why not do it, have fun doing it, and do it for very low risk? If you have questions about anything that I just said, please make sure to leave it in the comments. And I hope that you get started with your faith-based brand, or if you don't even have a faith-based brand, whatever type of brand you have today, use these tips, get started, comment Printify if you're ready to get started using Printify, and I'll see you in the next video.